Ready?
Ready.
Hi, I'm Michael Kenworthy. We started Returning Living Dead Part 2, The Blob. I was in Growing Pains for years. I've done a lot of commercials and a lot of movies in the 80s and 90s. And then in about, somewhere when they started 90210, they offered me a 7-year contract to be in 90210. And I decided to take a break, you know, because I started acting when I was 5 years old. And I decided it was all I ever knew in my whole life. And I wanted to take a break. And so recently I joined Facebook, and when I joined Facebook I got approached by all these conventions. And I said, hey, how would you like to do conventions? So I went to a few conventions, then I was approached by all these managers and agents and people with scripts that want to, you know, restart my career for me. So I'm just about to restart my career, so soon enough you guys will see me in a whole bunch of new roles coming out soon.
What character did you play on Growing Pains?
I was actually supposed to be Ben Seaver, the younger brother, but I was so young that my parents said I was too young to do it. So they made me the next door neighbor, Chris Kuzman. So I was a reoccurring role all the time. Anytime the next door neighbor came over, I was always there. So I was there for many, many, many years.
And what movie were you the first kid to kill zombies in?
In Returning Living Dead Part 2.
And that is a sequel to?
Well, that's a sequel to Return of the Living Dead, which is, you know, a playoff.
The sequel to the Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
An amazing lineage there.
What's that?
It's a great lineage there.
It is a great lineage. In fact, they just made this book, which is a compendium of all the Return of the Living Dead books. And then we just shot a documentary on Return of the Living Dead Part 2, which is about to come out. And it's all about, you know, the cast and, you know, what came about myself. And it's going to be really popular. It's going to be out soon.
And what was your character's name in Return of the Living Dead 2?
I was Jesse.
Jesse.
I was Jesse. And then in The Blob, which was a year later, I played almost the exact same role where I killed the Blob. And I was Kevin Penny in that movie.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you are the Blob killer.
I'm the killer of the undead, the supernatural, and the unworldly.
I'm in the presence of a superhero.
Well, maybe. That's one way of looking at it. But I was really a commercial kid. I was known for doing a lot of commercials. So I'm one of those people that you look at, it's like, he looks familiar, but I can't figure out why. It's because of all the commercials I did.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I know I've seen you somewhere before. I was thinking maybe I met you, but yeah.
It's funny, it opens a lot of doors to you and people sort of recognize you. Like, I know you from somewhere, but I can't place it.
Right, and I wasn't intimidated to ask you because...
Good, thank you. I'm not that intimidating, Thanks a lot.
Yeah, well, you're a zombie killer, or no, blob killer.
I'm a zombie killer. I'm a blob killer too.
But you're not a people killer, are you?
Oh, no, not at all. I love people. I love these conventions. One of the reasons I love about these conventions is that, you know, I thought a lot of time had passed. And I didn't know that people would still be so into these movies from the 80s and 90s. But they're fanatical about it. They love them. And I can spend 5 or 10 minutes with somebody and I can make their day. And so to me, that's what these conventions are all about. You know, meeting new people and shaking their hand and being like, hey, how you doing? And what a funny story I remember is that when I was a kid, I used to play cowboys and Indians in the backyard, or cops and robbers. Well, I met a lot of people who used to play zombies and Jesse in their backyard. And that, like, humbled me. I never expected that. But, you know, it's a big world.
Right.
You know, it really is. So keep an eye out for me. I'll be out there soon, and you guys will see me making a big comeback.
You said you couldn't tell what you're going to be...
Well, I just switched up managers and agents, and they want to make sure I direct my comeback properly.
Any hints?
Well, no, I don't want to go there yet.
Okay, no problem.
Some of the films I've been offered, you know, I thought were great, but they were like, no, you don't want to go that way. You only get one chance to make a comeback. So I'm going to make sure I do it right.
Any hints on when you will know something?
Soon, very soon. Maybe next week, actually.
Next week?
Yeah.
You're kidding?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I've had to wait all summer for next week, so you think it's nothing, but I've had to wait all summer.
All I can say is it is awesome to meet you.
Thank you very much.
And I really appreciate your taking the time to speak with me.
Absolutely. Turn the lights on so they're kicking us out of here, so I got to wrap up.
I understand.
Nice to meet you guys. Have a great, weekend, a great show. And I'll talk to you later.
Thanks.